Okay, I feel stupid. I forgot to hit the go live button. So now can anybody hear me? Okay. Alright. Okay, thank you, Grunkle. Yeah, I had a little bit of a problem. Eljo, how you doing? So, the topic today is we're just gonna hang out, and I'm gonna finish configuring my Pop OS here, and just chit chat. Hello, Libra Quest podcast, or Matt. As a matter of fact, I'd like to thank Matt for uh, setting me up with this computer. So I've actually quite enjoyed it. I'm doing just fine. Just on a Saturday here live streaming. Now, if anybody is interested in gaming streams, I do also stream on Twitch with my games. I'm now playing Dota Underlords on Twitch. So let's see. Maybe I can actually bring up my Twitch channel because okay, that should be it. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat because I'm here also to answer questions about Pop OS and other stuff. But I have here's the Twitch channel that I'm also going to. But that's where I stream my games. So as you can see on my desktop here, I've got part of it. Hey Spider, how you doing? Just 1 second here. It's good to see you. You gotta be on Biddle tonight, Spider? Alright. We'll close out of that for now. But as you can see on my desktop here, I've got the standard desktop. Oh, Manjaro 9 for Manjaro for 9 months. I just changed. Yes, I actually quite like GNOME. A lot of power users don't like it, but I actually like it. Well, I will be there tonight as well, so I hope to see you there too. But yeah, I figured I'd do a live stream. Seems how I'm sitting here at a Saturday and we're all locked down. But as you can see on my desktop, I got a standard GNOME desktop. I put the dash to dock down here because I like having my my dock down here. As far as my alt tab, I also put this in here as well, my cover flow. But basically, I haven't done anything else. I haven't set up my key bindings or anything like that. Wow, 100 hours in the last fortnight. Wow, that's quite a bit, Spider. If you're like me, I don't have work until the lockdown's done. So I've been sitting at home trying to keep my mind busy, doing some content creation. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and set up the my key bindings here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my settings menu. Well, yeah, you should be healthy at home. Yeah, I've been trying to stay healthy too at home as well, trying to stay away from people. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and go to devices, I believe. Forgot how to do this. Devices. Here we go, and then we're gonna go to keyboard shortcuts here. Now, oh, that's food bank is essential. Yes, it is. That's that. Yeah, the food bank is essential in times like this. A lot of people have work and their time is not paid. Oh yeah, that's right, Solus Budgie. Yeah, I actually chose Pop! OS is for one reason, is because I was lazy, and here's why. It's because it has an NVIDIA graphics card, and I didn't want to go through any hoops to get the NVIDIA driver installed, and I wanted an Ubuntu base. So I was kind of lazy with that. That's why I chose Pop! OS. Yeah, let's see. My terminal, I'm going to set to Control-Alt-T. My web browser, I've already got that set to Super 1 because that's my dock settings. Well, I was downloading something. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's exit Steam while I'm trying to stream. Let's see. Home folder. We're gonna leave that set. Now all those are set up to what I usually have them set up to. Super Switch applications. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, well, actually, we'll go ahead and cancel that. How do you like Solus Budgie Spider? Switch. Okay. Hey Simon, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm here just setting up my Pop! OS the rest of the way. I figured I'd stream it. We'll record the screencast. Now we're actually going to remove that key binding because I don't do that. Eject. I've got a multimedia keyboard, so we're going to leave that be. Log out. Well, then it must be good, Spider, if you've been running it for 3.5 years. So how you doing, how you doing, Simon? Sorry. Yeah, I'm actually quite enjoying Pop! OS. I love a GNOME experience. So, but like I was telling before, I was lazy and I didn't want to install the NVIDIA driver by hand, so I chose Pop! OS. But but that's pretty much why. Or else I would have probably chose Ubuntu 20.04. Even though that's in beta, but it wouldn't actually recognize the NVIDIA code. It wouldn't even start the USB key for some reason. Okay. Okay, Spider, I'll be waiting. Okay, so back to the key bindings here. Alt F2, yep, that's... Oh yeah, it's gotten a lot better. I remember back when it came out, it used to like use like 2.5 gigs of RAM, and it was real slow. Explorer, how are you doing? And it was running real slow, and it was a lot of people hated that, and that's where the Unity desktop came from. And now, let's see, I believe I have a terminal open. Now it just uses, well, right now it says it's using 4645, but I'm also streaming on that, so that's actually not too bad. So for streaming RAM. So, but now when I start this up, it's pretty responsive, and it only takes about maybe 1,000 megabytes on startup. So I actually find that quite nice. Oh yes, I definitely am. I definitely am safe and well. I've been trying to stay away from people. I don't have work until after the lockdown's done. So that's but pretty much I'm held up inside my house. Um, yeah, that's trying to install it on an iMac. Well, there's a trick to installing Linux on a Mac, and you have to match architectures with a kernel, and Ubuntu bases usually select the right kernel. So I'm surprised you had a kernel panic, Grunkle, because I've installed Ubuntu on Macs so many times, and I've been successful. The only thing about Macs is they have the airport code, which requires a weird kernel driver, and not all distros recognize that kernel driver. So that might have been your kernel panic, is it wasn't finding the airport driver for the Wi-Fi code, if it had a Wi-Fi code. So can everyone hear me all right? I've been having some problems with the noise gate. If I start dropping off, let me know in the chat and I'll adjust it. Okay, so as far as Macs goes, they usually don't use the Broadcom. They use the Broadcom Wi-Fi. They usually use an airport code, which is a completely different driver. But they could have changed that. But the last Macs I've installed it on, they've all been airport codes, and man, yeah, that's been a hard driver to find. Well, welcome back, Spider. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to my. I think I've got all my key bindings I usually set up here installed. But pretty much I don't do too many key bindings. As long as I have my dock, I'm normally fine. Let's see, search. Got that disabled. Yeah, 5.6 usually has good support for mats. Yeah, Manjaro is actually great for proprietary drivers as well, because they have that driver utility there too. I actually considered putting Manjaro here, but I wanted something with a Ubuntu base for when 20.04 comes out. Thank you, Eljo. Thank you, Simon. Yeah, I also had to adjust my bit rate because I'm now like I've had to adjust my bit rate because a lot of people in my area are using the internet. So hopefully the video is coming through okay as well. I'm trying to see if I have any more key bindings set up. One thing I do like is key bindings. No, okay, no. Switch windows. Yeah, I think that's it. Now, another thing we're going to do is change a theme. So, it's just Dr. Pepper. No alcohol today. Let's see, mainly because I have to save my money, and alcohol is expensive and not necessary. So, now we're gonna go ahead and change my Pop! OS theme because I usually switch to dark themes. I haven't had a chance to switch to the dark theme. And Dr. Boozy. Yeah, I wish. Let's see. We're gonna go to appearance, and actually, let's go to gnome look actually and see if I can. Let's see if I can get a theme going here. Because yeah, I'm liking it a lot, man. I'm liking the fact that I can actually stream without a problem now, and record my videos without a problem. Just a second, I'll show you what I was recording in a second on last time, and this machine outpaces. I'll be right back. That should have switched it. Yeah, okay. Now, this is my old computer right here. It's a Samsung. It's got a dual core A4 on it, and it's about a 12-year-old, not 12, but a 7-year-old computer. And yeah, it had an integrated GPU in it, and it was really a POS as far as recording and content and production is. It's actually really beat up. As you can see, it's got like lots of scratches and stuff. It saw a hard life, and now I have this particular Dell gaming PC, and it is miles ahead. A video for my content production on this computer right here was about 4 hours. And I can do a whole 12-minute video at about an hour recording, and then about 10 minutes to edit, and then about 3 minutes to render on the graphics card. Let me see. So that was Hi Steve, how you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, we're just hanging out and messing with my Pop! OS today. So how's everything going with you, Steve? Okay, let's see. Okay, so explore. Send me some moonshine, Peter. Peter, if you want to send some my way too, I got roommates too that love moonshine too. So if you want to send me moonshine, I wouldn't complain. Except I think you'd be violating some import laws there because you'd be sending it to the United States. Thanks. Moonshine will kill any virus. Boy, I hope so. um, and any brain cells. Well, I don't. Well, none of us have any to kill, do we? Any brain cells to? Yes, my name is Alan Eljo. Yes, my name is Alan. A lot of people call me Penguin, but my name is Alan. Whoops. Oh, that's right. That's right. Who was I thinking? There are a lot of people on Biddle that are in Europe, but yeah, that's right. You're in the States, but still, you might by shipping alcohol through the mail, you might actually still be breaking some laws there. Um, yeah, it is. Yeah, I think you're right, Explorer. So, how you doing, Steve? Uh, let's go ahead. Let's switch back to my desktop here. And what was I doing here? Oh yeah, that's right. I was doing my oh, Ellen. Okay. Um, let's see. It's good to actually know what your name is now. Cause I see you comment on a lot of my videos, so I'm glad you like them. And that's right. I was doing themes, and I was going to go to full known themes, GTK 3 themes. I'm looking for a specific theme I can install here. Let's see. Um, and this is let's see. Yeah, I'm looking for. Hello, Slain Alone Wolf. Yeah, I'm looking for a theme to put on my Papa West machine because I haven't themed it yet. I've been busy doing other things with it, and I'm basically finishing up my configuration here on a live stream. So we're just messing around and hanging out. How you doing, Slain Alone? Um, yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, I know what I was looking for. I almost forgot what it was. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong search bar, isn't it? Um, this one. Yeah, this is the one I usually do is Arc Black. So we're gonna go ahead and download that. Hey Mitchell, how you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, it's Papa West. I'm configuring my Papa West today, and I figured I'd live stream and hang out with everybody. And um, let's see. Let's see if I can download. Now, if I can remember how to do this download, I believe I put in .themes. Whoops. I think I accidentally switched my nope, I didn't. Okay. We're gonna go here and we're gonna go to downloads. And then right here, we're going to go ahead and let's see, show and show hidden files and here. I believe this is how you do it. Yeah, yeah, I was messing around with the old Unreal Tournament 2006, I believe it was, 2005. Just to test out my graphics card. It's on there. Yeah, but yeah, I love Unreal Tournament. I'm actually trying to see if the new Unreal Tournament will work, but I highly doubt it because that's an Epic Games thing, and they probably use Easy Anti-Cheat. So I might not be able to do that. So we'll go ahead and now, and we'll go ahead and we'll move that over here. Actually, we gotta and we gotta actually go ahead and move that like that and restart my what I usually use my computer for is one, recording content for my YouTube channel. I also mainly use it for playing games. So yeah, the with this computer, the NVIDIA driver is a must for both main purposes. Sometimes. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. It's actually quite a nice one. I actually love it. It's able to do this streaming just fine without a problem. So, I'm happy with it. And also, I get to play a bunch of games I couldn't play for a long time because of my hardware. So, because I had I had a whole list of games I wanted to play that were just stacking up in my Steam library until I got a computer that could handle them. So my biggest problem was deciding which game to play first. All right, so let's see. Let's see if I can get my theme all set up here. This should work. Yep, there it is. No, okay, no, that's not it. Oak Black, that's where it is. There we are. And there we go. Double Commanders accepting it. So there we have it. I actually love my Doug theme. Yeah, it was a good problem to have, except the fact that the matter is, let's actually bring up my Steam library, just to show you what I've got in it, because it's a massive library, and a lot of them I couldn't play. Yeah, well, I didn't think the theme looked terrible. It looked better. It looks better than the default Adwaita theme, but yeah, I always spend a lot of time customizing my gnome all the time. Like this dock down here, that's not built into Pop! OS, but I'm actually enjoying Pop! OS. But as far as my Steam library is concerned, I have quite a bit of games on it. It's like I think I have like 157 games or something like that in my Steam library. Um, it should tell me what it is. Hey, you pause. I'm streaming here. Uh, how many games do I get? Uh, it doesn't tell me anymore. But yeah, it's about 170 games. But some of the games I'm trying to play here. One was Ark Survival Evolved. I uh, I was going to play that one, but that's going to be a little later. I have been playing Borderlands Enhanced, and of course I've got all the Grand Theft Autos except for Grand Theft Auto 5, but I need to get Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah, Slain a Lone Wolf. As far as the audio goes, install Pulse. Um, Pop! OS doesn't come with Pulse audio, and if you install Pulse audio, that should fix that. I had I had to in order to get my microphone to work, I had to install Pulse audio as well. It uses the also backend by default. But yeah, if you install that Pulse audio, that should fix. If not, I say install Jack. Jack will get anything to work. Grim Dawn is actually a great game. I love that game. And I love the fact that when D9 VK came out, you don't have to tweak the crap out of it to get it to work. I've been messing around with Left 4 Dead 2 with a lot of my friends of late. Whatever you do, do not install Paladins on a Linux computer. I did install that, and that got banned from a lot of the servers because of easy anti-cheat. So don't play Paladins. Rocket League. Yeah, Smite is something you don't want to play as well. Let's see. Torchlight, that's a great game. But I have quite a bit. I'm actually going to be firing up World of Warships next. And I might actually start streaming that to the computer soon. But what I actually have been playing on my Twitch channel, which only a couple people have showed up to. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's see. Did I just pass over it? Oh, yeah, Dota Underlords. I've been streaming that to my Twitch. So yeah, there are a lot of free games out there. As a matter of fact, about those free games, you have 16 games in Steam. Well, there's a huge free-to-play list in the store. You just go here to the store right here. You go to Games, Free-to-Play, and it's got a lot of free-to-play games in it. And a lot of them are actually quite good. So if you're looking to increase that Steam library, yeah, I'll be on Biddle tonight, but yeah, but we'll go ahead and do that because yeah, because I'll be on it, and I believe we're going over LMDE4 again. So, oh yeah, I'll see you on Biddle too, Steve. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, if you're looking to increase that Steam library. But speaking of free games, let's go back to Brave for a second. You go here to the GOG Stay at Home games right here, and you can go right here down to Stay at Home, and all these games were made free. Some of them were already free to play, but some of them were made free strictly for the quarantine. The developers gave permission to make them free to download right now. Let's post that link in the chat actually. And yeah, it's actually worked pretty well for me too. I actually stopped testing it. Let's see, today's Saturday on like Thursday because I needed the laptop for something else. But it worked great up for that week and a half. So I'll be sharing my thoughts on that later. But yeah, if you go to this stay-at-home list right here, there's a lot of great free games, and GOG actually works great with Wine. I've actually never had a problem getting GOG games to work in Wine with like very, very little configuration. A lot of them work out of the box. So if you're looking for something to do, as far as gaming on Linux, GOG is a great option, and there are free games right there. So enjoy that. Because yeah, like I was saying, I've never had to really do much configuration. Normally it's just set up DXVK. And Lutris does that automatically. You're welcome, Eljo, or Ellen. Did I call you Ellen? But yeah, that's my Steam library. Yeah, but yeah, that has a lot of good games. So, well, what was I doing? Oh yeah, theming. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I think I got everything set up for that. Let's see, what else do I usually do? Let's go through the settings here. I believe I don't really set up online accounts. Okay, so I'll call you Alan. Let's see, Bluetooth. I don't have anything set up on Bluetooth of late right now. Wallpaper. Actually, I kind of like that. Let's see what other wallpapers are here. Yeah, LMDE is a great choice if you're looking for Linux Mint on a very stable Debian base. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You were telling me about your Radeon code, right? You never got that fixed? Let's see. Let's you never got your code fixed, because I remember you were telling me about that. It wasn't working with that code with your. Because you look like a scruff bag, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes yeah. Okay, so you got a new one? Okay. Yeah, because you had an older rating, if I understood it correctly, it was installing the new ATI instead of the old ATI code. It was installing the AMD open source instead of the ATI Radeon driver, which is for the old codes, right? Was that your problem? Yeah, we're all looking kind of rough. I mean, I barely go out right now. Yeah, yeah, I've actually enjoyed Pop! OS. It's actually a pretty good um, out of the box experience, especially if you're working with an NVIDIA driver. This is the one I'm probably going to suggest for new people running NVIDIA, because you just download the NVIDIA ISO, and it's it's good to go, and you don't have to tamper with it. The only thing I did with the NVIDIA driver, excuse me, the only thing that I did with the NVIDIA driver was add the PPA to update it to the latest version, because I'm a stickler for up-to-date drivers. That's actually the major problem I had with LMDE, was it includes like the old NVIDIA drivers and stuff. And actually, that's actually pretty cool too. I think I'll actually leave it like that. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it's actually pretty blazing fast. This computer has a 256 gigabyte M.2 SSD, and literally from the time I push that power button to the desktop, including password time, is like 30 seconds, and it's ready to use. This is blazing fast. Matter of fact, unless you guys have seen my video, yeah, this is using 3.34, of course. I'm actually going to upgrade this probably to Pop! OS 20.04 in a couple of days to get just to do it. I think I can handle beta packages. But as you can see, I'm using a GTX 1050, and that's what I'm actually encoding this stream on right now. And it actually has an Intel Core i5 7300 HQ. So I've had no issues with this at all. Oh, okay. BSPWM. I have actually never tried that window manager yet. I need to, but I'm more of an i3. As a matter of fact, while I'm thinking of it, let's install that actually, because I have forgotten to install that. Because I want an i3. My computer, my computer's no slouch now. Mitchell, I actually have the same question. Is it worth trying, Simon? Because that's something I've never tried too. But yeah, I'm more of an i3 guy. But as a matter of fact, I have another video that I'm working on that's about i3 and Linux Mint again, and how to set up the configuration file the way you want it. I'm actually going to be doing a few more videos on that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be capturing it from my Linux Mint laptop right here. So, but but I need to start trying out window managers again, VMs again, now that I have the hardware to do it. All right. But yeah, tell us if you like that window manager. Okay, so yeah, we got the i3 installed. Um, so while I'm here, is there any videos you guys want to see on my channel? Yeah. Yeah. Well, isn't that the same with any window manager? You might not like it at first, but once you get everything set up, it's great. Because I didn't like i3 at first for a while until I finally got everything running the way I wanted it, and then once I did that, a lot of times if I'm doing some development or something, I will actually fire up i3 instead of GNOME. Yeah. Key bindings are definitely a must with tiling window managers. That's for sure. Yeah. I've seen a video that Derek at DistroTube did on BSPWM. So, yeah, I've heard that. I don't know why that was not set to live chat. Um, that was the wrong button. Uh, you can't get used to it. As a matter of fact, i3, I recommend i3 a lot. I recommend i3 for new users that want to try a window manager because it has a very easy to understand config file. Okay, I can certainly do that, Mitch. Um, File systems, yeah, I certainly can do that because yeah, that's something that I don't see often on a Linux channel. That's actually a great idea. Let me actually write that down so I remember it. Um, if I can type. Okay, so I got that. Well, the thing is, i3 it has the key bindings built into it, but a lot of the other stuff is not. Like you have i3 blocks, but the thing is, if you want a working panel, that's not built in. A lot of the other functionality you have to build in yourself. You have to install nitrogen. You have to for your wallpapers, etc. Well, yeah, I would have. Yeah. Well, me, I keep all my notes on my computer, but yeah, I would have, but I don't have a pen in reach right now. um, what's your hardware, Ellen? Because I can look that up right now and tell you why it's not installing. Tell me your hardware and what your distro is, and I'll see if I can help you right now. Um, use. So me, as far as my web browsers go, I'm using Brave and Firefox. I don't really delve into the other browsers of late. However, I am. Some people might get a little ticked off for me saying that I'm actually looking forward to trying Edge for Linux. So, yeah, I hardly ever use Suckless, but I probably should. I mean, but then again, for someone as skilled at Linux as me, I use a lot of bloated software, so at least what distro would call bloated. But the thing is, I choose ease of use rather than trying to trim the bloat, because it's my computer. I'm going to use it my way. If I like my bloated GNOME setup, I'm going to use it. Pale Moon is actually great. I actually have used Pale Moon in the past. I probably need to install Pale Moon again, but and a lot of times I confine Facebook to WaterFox, and what I do with WaterFox is like I actually have a video on it. Let me see if I can find the video on it of how I set it up. But I confine it to WaterFox, and what I do is I basically just strip everything out. And basically, anything that tracks anything, I just disable. I disable the history. I disable the. Let's see if I can find it right here. One of my privacy. Yeah, right here. Right here. And I did. This is actually one of my first videos before I got a camera. So, but basically, if you want to know how to set up your browser to protect yourself from like a majority of Facebook trackers, that's a video you want to watch, because I like disable everything on it. But basically, it won't let Facebook track anything. Have I used Arch before? I certainly have. I've used Arch. I've used Manjaro. A matter of fact, I'm thinking about next Saturday doing an Arch install live. But yeah, I've used Arch a few times. Yeah, let me look up that graphics card, because that. Yeah, Ellen, take a look right here. Yeah, take a look right here. Your graphics card is pre-GCN, which means it does not have Vulkan support. So, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to use DXVK on that. Yeah, I think, what I would do on a Mac is definitely install Ubuntu, because Ubuntu usually recognizes everything, including those proprietary drivers that Macs use. That's what I would suggest on a Mac, is run Ubuntu. That is the easiest to get them set up. Manjaro might also be a good choice because it has a driver utility as well. But to me, I've never tried that with Manjaro, so I can't speak for that. You're welcome, Ellen. I know a lot of people will mash Google, but Google can be your friend in that situation. You just Google it and say, "Does this have Vulkan support?" But the thing about Vulkan is it has to be a GCN or newer generation for Vulkan support. The EF Fine script. I've never actually heard of that script. I actually should take a look at that. Go ahead and post a link right in the chat to that, Mitch. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about doing that. Well, okay. Hey, hello, XLCL. Is that how your username? Yeah. If you're coming from Mac OS, Elementary OS is a great choice. Except the reason why I'm saying install Ubuntu is because of the talk about installing it on bare metal, and I've had experience installing Ubuntu on Mac bare metal, and I find that distro works the best. Yeah, Mitchell. Yeah, in my experience, Ubuntu with Mac hardware is the best, just because of the drivers they ship with it. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Hey, guy. Hey, Hannah. Do you want to say hi to the folks here? Hi, hi, everybody. Hey, everybody, say hi to the kitty right here. She happened to join me. Let me see if I can get a full screen capture of her. Um, Kitty. Actually, she's being real nice of late. She is definitely in heat, but but guess what? That just means she's friendlier. But this is Hannah. Yeah, she's definitely the boss. Yeah, all hail Supreme Overlord. Yeah, she is. Everybody says hi. Everybody likes kitties. But yeah, she decided to grace me with her presence. She's actually my roommate's cat, but she's become my little buddy. Yeah, her name is definitely Hannah. We actually have 3 cats hanging around. There's also a black and white one and a gray and white one. Yeah, yeah, she's being a sweetie of late. Let's see. Uh, but uh, but yeah, she's being a sweetie, and she's just sitting here loving the lovings I'm giving her. But yeah, she's usually the boss, and I'm glad people saw me do that because I'm like, yeah, she was just randomly next to me that day. I'm like, you know what? I'll just cut that in because that was really cool. But yeah, she's the boss of the YouTube channel for now. She tells me what I need to do videos on. Yeah, don't you? But please don't fire me. She considers it sometimes. She considers it sometimes. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this is but let's see Okay. Well, I had something open, but apparently I accidentally closed it. Apparently I accidentally closed it. Okay. Well, let's see. To prompt you with the which OS to boot. Yeah. Macs are usually pretty good about that. Um, Sometimes you have to press F. What is it? F8 on Macs, something like that. It used to be a weird key, but yeah, yeah. You definitely should give that a go. Um, okay. Okay. It might be because I'm blocking links because I can't see the link either, and I'm the owner of the channel. It might be me that can only send links. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's. Yeah, you might be able to send the channel. You might be able to send it now because now you're a moderator, Mitch. I was meaning to do that anyway. But yeah, but yeah, I was meaning to add you as a moderator anyway, just because you're a really cool guy, and you're also Mitchell is one of my patrons as well. He was actually my first patron. So, but but yeah, let me just put that in my notes as well. Wait, that's right. I put that down here. I put that. Okay. Alright. I might. The only thing about doing a Gentoo installation tutorial is that is a huge time investment, especially since I'd probably be doing it in a VM, and that would take hours. That would probably take the better part of a day, and I would have to time up my computer for that. But I might be able to do that if I get a computer that I can do it and stream it from. But yeah, that would take at least 6 to 8 hours inside a VM. I would consider it, but it probably will not happen for a very, very long time because I just can't tie up my computer that long. But I certainly can go over a few things as far as the wiki at some point. um, Actually, really, Gentoo is not terrible if you can get it down. The only thing is, it just takes a long time to compile a kernel. Um, that's the only thing that's really wrong with a Gentoo install is it takes a really, really long time because you're building everything and compiling everything. Unless you have like a 4-core processor or better, it's probably going to be one of those things you set it up and you do it overnight and you let it work overnight. That's the only thing about Gentoo. That's why I always suggest doing things like Calculate Linux if you want a Gentoo base. Another one is a good one is Clover OS, and those are graphical installs, and they're already compiled for you. That's why, that's why I always suggest if you want a Gentoo base, do something that's already compiled for you, so that you don't have to sit there and compile it yourself. If you're pressed for time, but if you like doing a command line install, yeah, with an older graphics card like yours, Eljo, yeah, Windows probably might be your best bet because you can't use DXVK with it. Yeah, Gentoo's package manager is Portage, which has the emerge command, and yeah, it compiles from source, and yes, it can be kind of slow if you have like a dual core or something like that. Yes, but for some of the bigger packages, Gentoo actually does compile binaries for it, but yeah, it can be kind of slow. But yeah, as far as Windows 10, yeah, for gaming, that might be your best bet. As far as it, because yeah, the DXVK is really a big drawback to a graphics card like that, because you would have to use OpenGL, and OpenGL, unless you have a killer processor while doing conversion layers like that, that can be a huge performance hit. All you want for Christmas is new hardware. Yeah, that definitely is. That definitely is. Hey, Farron, how you doing? It's good to see you. It is great to see you, Farron. How's the OS doing? Um, well, yeah, Portage is a little slow, but yeah, that's only because it's compiling from source all the time. But it is one of the most versatile package managers out there. I mean, I love it, except for the fact that you're compiling all your updates, except for very few big ones. How's the battery life? Well, on this one, it's got a pretty good battery life, and I'm using a Debian-based system. Yes. And this has a graphics card, so that affects battery life. But I can get a good about 6 hours on this battery if I'm not doing any performance tasks. But if I'm doing something like video editing or gaming, it's about 4 hours on a battery. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that eventually. But yeah, we're about ready to do another round of Ubuntu reviews, so later this month. Yeah, that sounds tedious, fan. Yeah, Ellen, Fan OS is actually great. I liked it a lot. Kind of screwed up my review of it because I posted a couple wrong facts about it, and but he was quick to correct me on that one. But other than that, yeah, it was great. Um, yeah, I have to watch that video because I haven't seen it yet. Um, but yeah, I love Fan OS. I love what he did with KDE on it. It's actually it's actually pretty impressive what he's done with it. with all the transparency effects and stuff. I do love it. The only thing is, KDE is not necessarily my favorite desktop at the moment, but a lot of the issues I had with it, they fixed with the latest version. So I might have to go and take a look at it. But yeah, Farron is very talented as far as that. He certainly is going to go far with his distro, as far as I understand. Now, Farron, are you still maintaining the Cinnamon Classic version or not? But yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that OTB video eventually. But that's about what but I have to catch up on a lot of videos. Yes, for now. So eventually, I plan on EOLing that eventually. The Cinnamon version. Are you planning on doing end of life on it? Yeah. I've got links blocked. I mean to turn them on, but I can't do that midstream, I don't think. Oh, is that your car? I think it's the car they're getting ready to tow. Sorry, we have a car alarm going out. But you can post a link by putting a space in the middle of between dot and com, and it should work. But yeah, I mean to let people to post links in here, but by default they're off. Well, I've been on for about an hour. I think I'm gonna go ahead and log off of here. It's good talking to you. Yeah, Peter, I'm going to be getting off of here too. So, but thank you all for hanging out with me. I plan on doing a stream probably every Saturday afternoon. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and see you all later. Bye, Mitchell. But how many people did we actually get in here? Oh, that was the wrong button. How many people did we actually have today? Yeah, it was a lot, 11 or 12, but I mean, my studio should tell me actually. Let's see. It says I've had 9, but let's see. Yeah, it's a total of 11. Yeah, 11 different. But yeah, I will see everybody tonight on Biddle. I plan on getting there soon. But I'll see you later, guys. Thank you for stopping by.